Hey guys, welcome back to Glass Up. Okay, so today we actually did a podcast like 2 days ago because we were so late on the Patreon one, but today we are here with Olivia and Sick like normal. Me and Olivia decided to be functional today and put makeup on, which is good. But yeah, today is Monday. We're recording on the day of that it's supposed to go on Patreon. So, oh my God, I had to upload my fucking podcast to YouTube. Oops, I forgot to do that too. Cool. Love that. I'm great at my job. Anyways, yeah, we're recording 2 days after the previous one, so we don't have as many topics, but yeah, we're still here. So yeah. Hey guys.
Anything to say, Olivia?
Hello.
To me? Okay.
Wait, to you?
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't talk to you? Hi, Sick.
Hi, Olivia.
I wasn't paying attention.
Everybody thinks I have COVID today for some reason.
Yeah.
Wow, they're very straight-faced. Okay. So it was my birthday weekend. I know I talked about it on the last episode, but I ended up getting a little too not in my own head. Yeah, and that's why yesterday when we came in, I basically dragged my body into the house.
Literally.
Like, I didn't feel well in the sense, like, I was just so exhausted, like, drained. And so I, like, dragged myself, and Karlee goes, go home, come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it would have, I think also it would have killed the whole, because to do a podcast, you have to be in a good mood.
Right.
And if one person's not, the whole vibe will be thrown off. And like, it's not a big deal. I'm a nice boss.
She's a great boss. I'm also just someone who, like, when I can't work, I get, like, anxious and tense. And I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck, this is the schedule. I should be here. And, like, I should think to myself, like, Sick, you should be more professional in this sense.
No, there's nothing professional about this.
It was your birthday weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
Fuck, you could have showed up drunk.
No,
You should have.
Crazy.
That would have been really fun.
She really would have kicked me out.
No, I wouldn't have. That would have been so much fun.
It is called Glass Up.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, today I feel much better. We're energetic today. So let's get into some of these topics. You want to start in a dark story or do you want to start something light?
You make the choice.
You go for it.
All right, let's start with a story that's been in the news recently regarding Chrissy Teigen.
Okay.
I feel like she's been in the news, not news, but more so like just internet news and all that stuff about like she's canceled for something or she's canceled for one reason or another all the time. And somebody always has something to say about her because she just does not know how to shut up. Like she's always saying something, right? So what happened this time is she's being canceled for telling a then 16-year-old girl to K herself.
Yes. How old was she at the time?
Chrissy Teigen?
I think someone did the math and she ended up being like 26 when she said that or something.
Yeah, well, Chrissy Teigen, she was 26,
yeah.
But the little girl at the time was 16.
Yeah. I just wanted to see how old Chrissy
Teigen
was. Because if she was like, even 16 is really old to say that, but that's messed up. You're bullying a fucking child.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard about this,
a
Olivia?
long time ago then?
10 years ago.
Damn. And they just found this now?
Not that it found it now, it came out now. So what happened was, there's a singer, artist, and I think actress, Courtney Stodden, right? Well, she came out as non-binary, so her pronouns are they, them. So they they got divorced because in 2011, when she was 16 years old, she married an actor, I can't remember his name, but I think he was on Lost or something like that. Married him, and at the time he was 51 years old, and she was 16. And
can you even legally do that?
In some states you can, because the age of consent varies by state. But also, I think at the time, I think they got married in Las Vegas. So I think the consent age there is 16. I'm not 100% sure, but if not, then I believe the parents are able to give consent.
What the actual fuck?
16 and 51.
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
If I was like someone to marry people, I would not. I would refuse.
Yeah, I mean,
that's scary.
It's terrible, but it gets worse because when she got married, right, people were blaming her and not looking at the guy. They kept like ridiculing her about being a gold digger, just using him for his money and all this type of shit. So he didn't get any flack. She got all the heat.
What?
Yeah.
She was 16.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
So now fast forward 10 years, a few months ago, I believe they got a divorce, right? So when they got a divorce, Kourtney came on Instagram and she, you know, said that we got a divorce, whatever. And then I guess she said this about Chrissy Teigen because at the time when she was getting all these DMs and messages from different celebrities, Chrissy Teigen was also one of the people that reached out. And I guess she said something along the lines of, "You're disgusting, you're a gold digger, like take a dirt nap," or like you need to K yourself, and just different things like that. Basically like constantly ridiculing her and constantly messaging her about all these types of things.
But what does Chrissy Teigen have to even do with that? Like, why does she care so much to go out of her way to message that in the first place?
That's the thing. Who is Chrissy Teigen to her? No one. Chrissy Teigen is just a model.
Yeah. Why?
And it must be crazy because all she's really, I mean, she had a modeling career, but no one really gave a fuck about her until she married John Lennon.
Yeah, because that's how I know her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it must be like, I don't know what it is about her, but I feel like she's always like seeking attention.
Yeah. It's so weird because I've never realized, like, she looks so not like that.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be like legit sick in the head to be able to, as a 26-year-old woman, to go and message a 16-year-old little girl, or even someone her own age, to say, go
anybody.
K yourself.
And not even, not even that. Like, obviously she shouldn't have said that, but also, shouldn't you be aiming it more towards the 51-year-old that's marrying the 16-year-old?
Yeah, that's
the wrong
saying
one.
that
you should say K yourself to anybody, but I'm saying in general, like, the flag should have been on him.
From everybody,
That's
though.
jacked.
Yeah. And so even then, like I said, because like, okay, if it happened in today's time, obviously the roles would be reversed and he would get all the flack, right?
Yeah.
He would be in jail, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, 10 years ago isn't that long ago, right? Like if you think about 2011, it wasn't that long ago. There was still a lot of shit happening going on. But the fact that she caught all the heat, you know? And then there was another thing where I was watching an interview, and if you look at her, the whole time they're talking, I guess her lip was like quivering or something, right? And people are saying that's signs of MDMA use or Molly or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. That's signs of drug use. So everyone's like, did he drug her? Does he have her like drugged and shit? Because the whole time she's sitting there during the interview, her lip was like quivering or something. Mm-hmm. And Anderson Cooper, who's this news personality, I don't know if you guys know him. He made this whole like I guess he had like an interview or something like that, and he was like saying something to Kourtney and being like, "Why is your lip looking like that? What's wrong with your face?" and this and that. Like the entire time he was talking, he was just kept putting her down and kept putting them down, and he kept just kind of talking to the guy as if nothing was wrong.
What the fuck I'm lost.
It's crazy. I don't know, man. It's such a stupid like it's such a stupid mindset for people to be like, she's a gold digger, she's taking advantage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Like if you see a picture of Kourtney, you know, they got like, it's almost like plastic surgery. The way they created her.
They're they now, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry for saying she. I didn't know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want people to like think I'm disrespecting.
I mean, a lot of
their
people,
pronouns.
No, right, but a lot of people were saying she anyways because they just came out like recently, so it's like it's not big news. More so, like it's crazy because the Chrissy Teigen news took so much more precedent over this.
Yeah.
So
that sucks.
But even Chrissy Teigen, I think Chrissy Teigen just kind of got off on the fact that she's back in the news and she's like...
Did she apologize?
Yeah, did she say anything?
I don't think so. I feel like she did apologize. It was something along the lines of like, you know, it's not right to say this to anybody. I shouldn't have said it. I was wrong, something like that. But, and I think she even took a break. I put that in quotes because she came back a week later. Took a break from Twitter and said, I don't need this negativity. This is too much negative and vibes in my life now or whatever.
How do you think she felt when you told her to take a dirt nap?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm going to lose it. That's so fucked up.
I hate that. But yeah, that's the Kourtney Stodden thing. And I'll be completely honest. I never heard of Kourtney, nor did I ever hear of Doug, like her husband.
Yeah, me neither.
Or ex-husband, until this story broke, and because of Chrissy Teigen even. And I'm just like, this is like the fact that you're in Hollywood. First of all, we already know how fucked up Hollywood already is, right? And then the second thing is you kind of making it about herself, like Chrissy making it about herself in the sense like she, like how many people have possibly said things to her? Kourtney came out and said, so many people have said all this shit to me. But the fact that Chrissy had to make it about herself by going out of her way to DM, because like think about it, you're 26. Why are you even going to a 16-year-old's Instagram page, hitting message, and then DMing, typing all this out and hitting send?
Yeah.
Like, there's an
and why
effort
does it
to
affect her life so much? Like, it's just weird. It's just like like there's something that's literally like there's something mentally wrong, and I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No, I agree.
Because normal functioning people with a conscience would never do that.
Right.
We ever noticed that she's always had a lot to say, Chrissy Teigen, with everything though? Like whenever there's something going on in the world, like she loves Twitter. I see her tweets all the time. She always has to put her input in somewhere.
Yeah.
So even 10 years ago, she's the same way she is now. She might not say bad things because she knows that she'll get bad publicity for it, but she's always got her nose in something.
But
always.
I agreed. Like, everything was the whole pizza thing that happened, the Pizzagate thing. She had shit to say about it. And then I feel like she kind of just, like I said earlier, she just says shit for like shock value, or she says shit just to get a reaction out of people.
Yeah.
And what you just said, Olivia, is how she has everything to say. I feel like for her, she just has that mindset that any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah. That's not true. Well,
Scary.
To an extent.
It's true to an extent, but it's like, are you willing to be that shitty of a person just for some publicity?
But that's the thing.
When
Like,
you're already rich,
exactly.
you don't need anything else.
Do you remember when she had her child? How she did like a whole photo shoot with her child?
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry. That was my fault. Oh, she didn't have the child. It was a miscarriage.
Yes.
But she did a whole photo shoot with it.
Yeah, that was messed up. I remember I saw that.
Wait, she did a full photo shoot with the miscarried child? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So what
The comments on it were fucked up.
Well, no shit. I mean, that's fucked. You don't like. So she miscarried, and the photographer was there. He was taking photos, and there was like, it was very staged to the point where like she's in a bed with, she's.
Didn't she have a full face of makeup on?
Yes.
She had a full face of makeup on.
Yeah. That she was in the bed. She had she was like holding the baby, and then John Legend is like over her head, like kissing her on the forehead or something, or just like next to her. It's like a very staged photo shoot.
Yeah, obviously you wish that no one would go through that, but if it's real, why would you have a full face of makeup on? You got ready to do that.
She did this. Oh, maybe she didn't have makeup on.
Send me those photos too, Karlee. I'll
that looks like it's in the hospital.
They were in the hospital, but I mean they were black and white photos, right? It's hard to tell if she.
I never saw
I think
those. Though.
she said something too that was messed up. She put, "We are shocked and in the kind of deep pain you only hear about, the pain that we've never felt before."
It makes sense that she feels that way too. I get that she feels that way, but
Agreed.
It's the photo op itself. Like, you don't need to stage a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, something about that to me just didn't sit right.
Yeah. I forget why. There was something that was specifically a problem with it, but it's fucked up. Oh my God.
When you guys said photo shoot, I didn't picture that. I was thinking like went to a location, took this miscarried baby with them. That's what I thought, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, no.
I thought someone said something about her hospital bracelet.
What do you mean? What's on the bracelet?
Maybe I can't remember, but I remember it was just really messed up. Everyone was, I don't fucking know. It was just really bad.
Okay. Regardless, though, 10 years ago or now, I think that that's fucked up.
Anyways, for some reason, I felt like there was more to it other than just the pictures, but I forget now like what it was. But there was something even more wrong with it.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but like I think, I mean, to an extent, I feel like what people might do is like just nitpick certain things, right? Like you said, the bracelet, like if there could be nothing wrong with it, somebody could be like, oh, her bracelet is something like that. I think it had to do with the date or something. Now that you mentioned, it's something, I don't know.
It was the date or the name, like something didn't add up to what she said or something.
Yeah. I don't know, but it was just the whole concept to me is just weird, man. Like,
yeah.
I know a lot of celebrities do that where they get professional photographers, but like if you end up miscarrying and what are you gonna say? Oh, I paid for him anyways. I'm just gonna fucking use him while he's here anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a weird concept to me.
Yeah. I don't know. That's really weird too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's sad, but
very. And again, I don't wish that on anybody either, but like, don't take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, this happened to me once. I find it very inappropriate to take a picture of someone in a coffin.
Me too.
You do?
Yep. I think.
What if you have two people stand in front of it and take a picture?
What?
No, I think it's weird.
Yeah,
you don't take pictures at funerals.
Sorry?
Maybe you take pictures like
of all the family outside.
Not with the coffin. That's disturbing.
Yeah.
With it open?
No.
Because someone very close with me, my grandma passed away like a couple years ago, and someone very close to me put my two sisters in front of the coffin and took a fucking picture and posted it on Facebook, and I fucking lost it. I lost my shit.
What?
Posted it on Facebook of the dead body in the coffin with my 2 sisters standing in front of it.
Was this person family or no?
Who? The one that died?
Who took the photo?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Immediate family.
Oh, my God.
I lost it. I messaged my dad tripping out.
Good.
I was like, this is fucked up.
I did not know that this person did that.
Yeah. It was really disgusting and messed up. I do not think you're supposed to. I think that's so inappropriate.
I think it's rude. It's disrespectful to the family. The only place I say it is okay to take the photo once the coffin is buried, and then you take a photo of the gravesite.
Yes.
Because I know people want to see the gravestone, especially if they weren't able to make the funeral.
Yes.
They want to see it. But if you take a photo of the body, especially with the open coffin, that's rude as fuck to me.
Yeah. And then post it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You just posted their dead body on that's fuck. And then there's posing in front of it like it's a fucking like it's a fucking statue, and you're like, woo, like I'm visiting. Like what?
That's messed.
I hate that.
I messaged my dad. You already know who it is, but I messaged my dad, and then my dad made that person take it down, and I was disgusted, and I did not like her for a long time.
I was surprised you didn't fucking show up to her house. 'Cause like,
I never go there anyways.
That's true.
For this reason.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So last week, I know I told you guys about the whole urinal rule situation, right?
Wait, what?
Urinal rule?
Yeah.
In the parking lot?
Oh,
we had
yes.
that whole discussion?
Yes.
I forgot to tell you guys my urinal story and why it's so important.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh my God, someone saw your small dick.
Basically.
Oh my God.
So what happened was...
Wait, do you even use urinals? I thought you sit down to pee.
Not when I'm out.
Oh.
Not when I'm like in public
so you
places.
break the rules?
Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Public places, this shit's nasty.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna crawl my butt.
Okay.
I was at Manchester, okay?
The bar?
Yes. So we were eating and everything like that, and I really had to pee, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the way urinals are at Manchester, it's a very tight spot, literally just 2 urinals side by side. That's it.
No spacers?
No spacers.
Okay.
Like it's a very tight spot. And I'm eating and I really got to pee, and I'm trying to hold it. I'm trying to hold it. To the point I'm like, fuck it, I can't hold it. I will go to the bathroom and I go to the urinal, and some dude walks in right behind me, and he was like a bigger guy. He stands right next to me, and I swear to God, he looks at me, looks down at my dick, and goes, "Stage fright."
Oh!
I felt so awkward.
What did you say? Nothing?
Well, because I'm trying to pee, right? This motherfucker is looking right at me, and he looks at my dick and he goes, "Stage fright." And I'm just like,
I would have peed on him.
I just kept looking like down. I'm like, "Yep."
You should have a sword fight.
No.
You should like, let's
I
battle
have a
to the
dagger,
end.
not a sword.
You're gonna like battle to the death. Let's do a stage fight now.
No. I'm like, yeah. He goes, "How come?" I'm like, "You keep looking at my dick." And he goes, "Well, my bad." And he continued. He pissed. My bad. He pissed, and he went along his way, and he's just laughing the whole time. And I'm standing there. I still not able to pee until this motherfucker leaves the bathroom.
Yeah, because you're...
So when he left the bath, I don't know what it is. Like for me, it's like peeing in public is so awkward.
I think it's weird that urinals are just open like that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like it's... Who?
Usually there's spacers, but I don't know. This place...
Even that is weird to me. I feel like there should just be different rooms for everything.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just awkward. And so after he left, I finally peed. And when I walked back, he looked at me, and I guess he told his friends or whatever. Because they all looked at me. They put their drinks up, and they started laughing. And I was like...
I would have cried.
Aww.
Wait, when guys, I've never seen a guy pee in a urinal. When guys go pee in urinals, is your ass out? Like, does all the men that come in see your ass?
No, you can just whip your penis out.
Okay.
Oh, so you like undo it and then like...
Yeah, just kind of like flop it over the pants.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy pee in a urinal either.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I
Wait,
don't know.
do you like flush it or no? Is there like a button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are automatic. Some of them has like the little flush on it.
But I'm confused.
About what? You know how you pee into a regular toilet?
Yeah.
It's just like peeing into a regular toilet, but you pee standing up.
But is there water already in there, or do you pee and then it kind of rinses it? Like
there's
it's
not
empty.
that much water. It's almost empty, but there's like this little splash pad that like prevents like to go crazy splashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you flush it, all the water kind of comes down and it cleans it out.
I feel like toilets have like a seat though, so it like prevents things from flying outside of it. But urinals almost look like a fountain with no sprayer.
Yes.
So I feel like what if some guys have spray, or like what if when it flushes it whips? I don't know. I feel like it's very unhygienic.
And like, don't you guys shake it after too? Don't you shake your dick after?
Yeah. How do you dry it off?
Like, what do you?
Because you don't just shove it back in there, right?
Have you ever been shaking it off and it lands in your mouth like you're talking?
No.
With its tongue out. Waiting for something. I've never done that. I hate you. I'm scared.
So I actually know a lot of guys, and I do this too, I call it this, milking the dick. Basically what you do is like after you pee.
That sounds like jerking off.
No, not jerking it, but like after you pee, you gotta go like, okay, so like the back of the shaft, grab it, and just like, get like a little bit of extra pee out. So it's like,
like push.
Kind of like, so like when you pee,
well,
right?
you do that with cum too. Like you have to like get the last.
Basically, like the last drop.
Yeah, it's like squeezing it like a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, exactly. So from the back, you just kind of milk it.
I feel like men should just be able to grab a piece of toilet paper and just wipe it like a lips, you know?
And I feel like that's gross because then you have dried up pee, and then you want me to suck your dick, and now there's dried up crusty ass piss on the tip of your dick.
Do you think their underwear smell like piss?
They always do. Always do.
I don't want to be a man ever.
That's fucking disgusting. We should start. Let's go on strike. Let's none of us wipe, and then make them all eat us out.
Literally, we're gonna have wet underwear that smell like piss.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna wash it either. We're gonna have sweaty, stanky puss, yeast puss. Yeah. Fuck all you nasty bitches. I hate men.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, man.
There's just a lot of questions I had about that.
Would you ever get your ass eaten?
No.
Ever.
Nope.
Have you ever played with it a little bit, like your butthole?
Like my own?
Yeah.
No.
Did you know that you can get chocolates made in the shape of your butthole?
Yes,
I've
you
heard
can.
about that.
Yes.
Would you eat them if your girlfriend got them for you?
No.
Really?
Why?
Yeah. They're not like, they don't, chocolate doesn't touch
They get
the
a
butthole.
mold.
They make a mold and then they clean it.
Clean it, and then they make the chocolate out of the mold.
It's weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you some for Christmas of my asshole.
You're giving him your asshole for Christmas?
No, imagine how fucking funny that would be.
I will totally eat them. You know that. I'll take a video of it and post it. I'm eating Karlee's
give
ass.
each other's our assholes for
I will.
Christmas.
You want to do it? We can go get our assholes done for Christmas if you want.
I'll do a giveaway.
Please, you literally should. A box of assholes.
Dude, if I had an OnlyFans, I bet you if I did a box of assholes and fucking did like a bid, like an auction.
You don't even have to have OnlyFans for that. All you have to do is post on your Snapchat, who wants a box of my asshole? I guarantee you people would pay bank for that. For the shape of your asshole. I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. Come together now.
No, that's funny. That's really funny. We're actually talking about.
Wait, do you think they'd see like all like the little wrinkles?
It is. Have you ever seen this? So it's a perfect round chocolate like this, and then it has the little lines of your butthole. It's like literally so perfect. It's almost like the asshole's there, but it's not. It's chocolate.
Can you get it in different flavors of chocolate, like dark chocolate?
Yeah, probably whatever you
milk
want.
chocolate.
You probably get it filled too, like filled chocolate. You know.
Imagine you get white chocolate and you fill it with Nutella.
Or white, get regular chocolate and fill it with, you know, like that white creamy filling they put in chocolate.
Like in a cream egg?
And that, it would be almost realistic for guys to eat your chocolate. I guarantee you get thousands for that. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Next topic. No. We're on assholes too much.
Sticking with assholes real quick.
Okay.
We were talking about bleaching assholes on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Would you guys ever bleach your asshole?
I would, yeah.
What? It just make it lighter, or does it make it like what color does it make it?
A lot of porn stars get it.
Like, does it make it pink? I'm confused.
What does it makes it like lighter. Like, do you have it like sometimes people have dark assholes?
I don't know what my asshole
I don't know either
like.
because I haven't looked. But like,
I'm gonna look now.
But like, it makes it just look really clean. Like, it makes it like
my asshole bleached.
Yeah,
is it expensive?
Probably not. We could probably do it ourselves.
Do you think it hurts? I think I'd like to get my ass waxed before I get it bleached, though.
But like, my butt cheeks are huge, so I'd have to sit there and just like hold it like spread open for like a long time.
I wonder if they have like a table that you could spread your ass cheeks, sit, and then your asshole's exposed.
Whoa.
If they don't have it, we should invent that. You'd shit. Don't do that. I'm scared. I don't want to get my asshole bleached anymore.
Would you do that as a job? Bleaching people's assholes?
No. I wouldn't. What if people come in with funky ass? They don't wash their ass
like,
and they come in and straight booty.
Like right from work?
Yeah.
Oh, it has that sour smell?
Ew.
What about the people that wipe and they have those toilet paper balls in their ass? No.
Imagine you got a chocolate mold made and then you get it and you're like, and there's a piece of and the bitch didn't tell you.
You know that I would fucking gag. I would throw up everywhere. It'd be over for me. I can't do asses I do mouths for my job. There will never be assholes involved.
What if that mouth? What if that mouth was on an ass?
Yeah. Well, I have a mask on and PPE, but I'm not touching ass. So
imagine they open it and it just smells like straight up butthole.
Sometimes it does though.
What if one time you open the mouth, they go to do it, but they have toilet paper stuck in their teeth?
Oh!
They should. No. Get out of my chair. Go home. Come back another day.
You're really gonna kick them out?
Can you refuse any patients?
I don't think we can. Unless they were doing something that's like against our standards, like for example, if they were being sexual or like uncomfortable harassment, anything like that, we can obviously kick them out, move them to another hygienist or a different office.
I guess because you can't. Everyone has the right to healthcare.
Yeah,
so.
You literally can't deny helping. That's the whole point of my job.
Yeah.
Imagine, I could never.
Yeah, but okay. So bleaching assholes, real quick before we do wrap this up. I don't know if it hurts or not, but to me, it just sounds like, you know, when you bleach your hair, right? Mm-hmm. It just sounds like the similar process, but I don't know like how it would feel on bare skin.
Would it burn?
I think it would burn a little bit because like even if you bleach your hair and on your scalp for a little bit, it burns. I think it would burn a little bit.
Damn.
But then when you fart, do you think it would smell really nice?
Bleach doesn't even smell good.
Yes, it does. It's
I could
disinfectant.
sniff bleach every day.
I love bleach.
I love the smell of bleach.
Chlorine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love.
When people fresh open their pools.
Oh,
that smells. Yeah, you know, like fresh vinyl shower curtains when you take them out the package? Yeah. Right across. I love the smell.
You should make a candle that says vinyl curtain.
Or permanent marker, that too. I love that smell.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
That'd be a horrible candle to burn.
Yeah.
Permanent marker. Imagine your whole apartment smelling
I like gasoline.
Everybody's hot. Gasoline's a good smell.
See, I don't like that smell. It makes me nauseous. Really? I hate the smell of gasoline.
I love the smell of gas. The fuck was I gonna say?
If we get 2,000 patrons, I'll bleach my asshole and record it. Not my asshole, but my face. I'll record me getting.
You bleach your face?
No, getting my asshole bleached.
I'll record. You can't post your asshole.
Yeah. I'll record me in the process of getting my asshole bleached.
I'll go, but I'm not recording. That's all. Thank you for coming.
At 2,000 patrons?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. How many are we at?
I'm promoting the hell out of it.
We were at 1,300. Now we're at 900.
Still a lot. Still good.
That's why I'm making 2,000 because we've hit 1,500 a couple times.
Wow.
So if we get to 2,000, I'll do that.
Dope. Okay.
Joe Santagato just did an enema on camera.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
In his butthole, because he reached 8,000 Patreon members.
What does an enema even do? Isn't it making just shit?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Doesn't an enema just help you poop?
I think so.
It helps you poop, or if some people like if it's stuck, because sometimes it can. I guess not really if you clean, because that's not an enema. That's a, what is that called? Is it an enema? What do you use? Our one friend uses it. What's it called?
I think that's
a
called
douche.
An enema.
A douche, yeah. You can, but an enema, yeah. Funny story. My stepdad, he was really. This is talking like what?
Is he okay with you telling him?
I don't care. Whatever. What is he gonna do about it? Maybe he'll get famous.
Okay.
He has. It was
what
like probably 6 or 7 years.
I'll throw.
I'm leaving. My stepdad, a couple years back. He was really, really constipated. So he got an enema, but like sometimes you need help doing it. And my mom helped him, and she explained it to me because I didn't understand what it was. And you literally shove it up there, and you like get it out. You just, there's like a shovel and some water. Not like an actual shovel, obviously.
Shovel and some water.
We're going to work.
So my ex-boyfriend, I'm not going to say who, but one of my ex-boyfriends, his mom and dad were still together at the time. And she had to pull out shit from her husband's asshole because he was so constipated. So she actually had to go in there and grab the shit out of his asshole.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You must really love someone to do that.
Yeah. You said they're no longer together?
No. That's probably why.
That's I don't like, the body is so fucking weird though.
Yeah.
Because like to me, like when you can't poop, usually people just take some sort of pill, like take a stool softener, or take like laxatives. Having somebody dig in your asshole for gold is not it.
Well, sometimes it's gotta happen.
Oh my god, ew.
My one family member has like really bad stomach problems like that.
Okay.
And then she'll go on like weeks where she can't like use the washroom at all. And she's tried like stool softeners, coffee, like nothing works. So like sometimes like she'll be bloated. Like it literally looks like, she even said, she's like, looks like we're in like second trimester because like she can't go. It's
Aw,
ridiculous.
That
Yeah,
sounds
she's in like a
painful, yeah.
lot of pain, and like she's been to the doctors, and they're like, just stop drinking like as much coffee, because that's usually what she has, is like a lot of coffee. Nothing helps. So
Sorry.
it's just weird. Unacceptable.
Yeah. Speaking of professionalism. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird to me, man. Because like, how, like, an asshole's not that big for you to just be like, let me just take the whole mining crew in there and start digging out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't. You'd probably have to like get like a clamp and fucking open
Assholes
it.
can get big.
Stirrup.
Yeah, they can get pretty big.
Never mind.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a?
Maybe the people do the
Have you
one
ever
we
had a
just
poop that makes your eyes water?
said. Yes.
He's like
No.
all the time.
I get ones that give me goosebumps though.
Oh, what?
You never had goosebumps when you're done? You're like,
He's
"Ooh."
flirting with you? I
Maybe
just
a little.
spit. Sorry.
Goosebump poop.
It's okay.
I started drooling over that. It was so hot. Oops,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, I had one like, okay, this is gonna sound gross, but like, you ever have a poop where it feels like it just scraped the inside of your intestines, and it
like-
feels like like your body just fucking imploded?
Yes.
What is this conversation?
We haven't had a good
I don't-
shit
I don't
talk in a
poop.
while.
Me either. You ever had the ones that feel spiky?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Yes, but I think it's like I think. Yeah, like I don't know
What
if it's
is
your
it?
asshole or if it's the actual poop.
I don't think the poop's spiky.
Because then,
but
have you
like-
ever had the spiky one and then your butthole's itchy all day?
No.
No. You might
I
have
should-
residue.
I should go to the doctor. I might have worms.
I've had.
My sister had a parasite for like 2 years.
Oh fuck.
She didn't know. She had stomach problems, and then she finally went to the doctors. She got a parasite, and the doctor was like, "You must have had this for years. Like it's so
That's
bad.
terrifying.
It was really bad."
Well, you never really know unless you do stool samples, and not many people just be like, "Hey, I'm
They
here for a
couldn't
stool
figure out
sample."
her stomach
Yeah.
problems. The doctor, everyone in our family, including me, was like, "Oh, you're just lying. Like your stomach isn't still hurting. Like you're just overthinking." And then it found out she had parasites.
Fuck. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Do you ever have those shits where it's like when you go to clean it, there's nothing there, and you're like, wait,
Yes.
did I even shit?
Yes. That happens to me a lot, actually. Is that not normal?
I feel
I
like
think
it
you
is
just have a healthy
normal.
diet though. I think that's normal.
I think it is. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't have a healthy
I
diet.
also
Mine are
poop
like that,
really
though.
fast.
Yeah,
Dude,
you said
like,
that
I'm telling you,
before.
in and out 45 seconds. You would have never thought.
Yeah.
You would have never thought.
I know
it
you
makes
said
no
that last
sense.
time too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I'm that guy where it's like I'll sit there, and like if I gotta poop, I'll poop, and then I'm just like, you know what? Let me just chill for another 20 minutes in case I gotta go again, so I don't have to leave and come back.
Really? Oh no, I just want off the toilet. I don't want to be there.
How many times do you poop a day?
Depends.
I poop like
if
twice.
I eat like a lot, then I'll go like maybe 2 or 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
But usually it's once a day.
Some people I know like don't even poop, like they poop only every like 3 days or 2 days, and I poop like at least twice a day.
I would literally
After breakfast and
die.
after dinner usually.
Damn.
Agreed.
Just kidding, I don't poop. Pretty girls don't poop.
All right.
I hope no one that like fantasizes about me is watching this.
Wow.
I'm scared.
Wow.
They're gonna pre-order your butthole chocolates before you even put them out.
Should I do a pre-order?
Do it.
Dude, have any YouTubers ever done that? That's funny.
I don't know.
That's merch, but my asshole.
Well,
Would that be part of glass up merch? Like in a glass, a bottle
glass
of
up,
glass.
ass up. There you go. I'm
We
scared.
can give them a shot glass and a packet of
Oh shit!
Butthole.
Like a chaser.
yes. It will be lime chocolate with a glass and then a little tiny bottle of tequila.
Dope.
And then I'll make another one, a butthole one that's salty caramel, so they can have the salt first,
Okay.
then the shot, then the lime chocolate.
All right.
Well,
All right. You know they have different like different holidays like Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever. I personally don't understand the significance of them, like at all. I don't get because like to me everyone's like, oh, you have to show your mom on Mother's Day her appreciation or your dad on Father's Day his appreciation. I'm like, what are you doing the rest of the year? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I personally, I don't know. I've never just been a fan of those types of holidays. Even the other ones where it's like siblings day and like family, like to me it's just weird.
I feel like I show my mom more appreciation throughout the year than I do on Mother's Day, because on Mother's Day she expects. I hate that. I love my mom. I show her love all the time, but I'd rather do things randomly and see her reaction than on Mother's Day where she's like, "What are you getting me? How much are you spending? This is what I want."
Yeah,
and
it
she'll give me
makes
like a list, like it's Christmas. Like it is not your birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it means more when it's just random.
Yeah, see, because even that, my mom doesn't want anything for Mother's Day. She's like, or any day. Like, my parents are the same way as I am, where we're like, every time we give gifts out, they're just like, we're not expecting gifts. Like, we feel guilty. And so on Mother's Day, that makes me and my siblings, we get her something every day. Every year. And
Every day.
Yeah, no. Same thing every year. Like, my dad, we get him something every year. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's just a weird thing to me. Like, I'd rather save for your birthday and get you something big on your birthday, rather on Mother's Day and Father's Day and like all these other things. Like, we kind of just chill and get like something small. It's just, I don't know, the whole concept of it is so weird to me.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I don't know. I think what it is, like, another thing is like, because I had a friend in grade school who told me that like he only celebrates his mom on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. Like, because a lot of the rest of the year he's like doing drugs, he's with friends, he's just doing all this other shit that he's like, basically, he's told me straight up, he's like, bro, I hate my mom, like this and that, but like on Mother's Day he like shows her all the love and he's like, that's it, I made up for it.
No.
Oh,
like,
that's
you son of a bitch.
that
Doesn't equate, just because on Mother's Day when everyone tells you got to be happy, you got to show love to your mom, that you do it that one day of the year. It doesn't mean that that's the only time you do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That shit pisses me off. So I'm like, is it something that people created just so kids like him?
Mom.
It's okay. Is it just so kids like him have like an excuse to be happy with their parents or something? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand the concept.
Yeah, I don't know.
There should be a Child's Day.
I agree. I gotta appreciate my parents. They have to appreciate me too.
I think it's like a son and daughter thing, isn't there? I don't know. I think there's one for like everybody, dude.
Of course there's I was gonna say son and daughter. I thought you said mother and son. I was like, of course there is, because fucking mothers want to fuck their sons.
Always.
Whoa. What?
They do.
They do.
All mothers want to fuck their sons.
All mothers want to fuck their sons. Allegedly.
Allegedly. And all sons allegedly cannot stop sucking on their mother's titties.
They can't. If I swear to God, if a grown man had the opportunity to breastfeed still, they would do it.
Latching and all.
I promise you, from me, that is not true.
That's what mothers and sons
the
say.
The first step is denial. Okay.
I'm not an addict.
No, I'm telling you that there's some weird fucking fetish with mother and sons. It's weird. I don't care what anyone says. They're like, my mom's my world. Like, and they don't have respect for like a woman in their son's world. Like, they want to be the only woman that their son ever is around.
That's the same thing with fathers and daughters too, but it's like mothers and sons are way more intense though.
Yeah,
like,
I've seen that because like, not obviously, like me, people I know, like we're not really like that. We have like barriers, but there are people, I know exactly what you mean. There are people who are like, my mom is the only woman I'm okay with in my life, and the mom says, no, my son, I'm the only woman that's allowed to be in my son's life. And if they ever get a significant other or anybody, even if they start talking to girls as friends, even let alone a relationship wise, the mom kind of gets like a weird jealousy in her, and it's so
like hates the girl.
Yeah, it's so weird. And I'm like, what do you like? Why?
Question: when you get married, who's more important, your mother or your wife?
My wife. But it depends. Also depends on like let's say for example, it's like Mother's Day now. Okay, if my wife is a mother, like if I have a kid, obviously I'm gonna get her like a big gift. That's my wife as well, right? And I'm going to keep the tradition going that I've always had with my mom, is like getting something small, right? But if my wife isn't a mom yet, and it's Mother's Day, I'm going to get my mom something, and then it doesn't make sense to get something for my wife.
Yeah.
But no, in that situation, when you're married, your wife comes first now, because now obviously like you got to create your life with this lady. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like mothers should take precedence over significant others to an extent, though. Only for certain situations.
Fair enough. No, that's fair. That's fair.
But in most situations, like, I mean, if you're married, like, obviously your wife should come first in almost all cases. Obviously, there's your mom, though. Yeah. But, like, girlfriend-wise, I feel like, or, like, just a relationship in general before marriage, I feel like, yeah, your mom should come first, but, like, I feel like some people just overdo it so much. Like, it's just like, always my mom first, my mom first.
Yeah. No, that I agree with. Yeah, in a relationship, mom still comes first. Until you become my wife, I don't really have like super priority for you in a sense. Like obviously you got to prioritize your girlfriend in a way, you do, but until we're married, it's like mom still comes first. Yeah. And what it is, it's like, because I've been in relationships too where like the girls have said like, I want to be like the daughter, you know what I mean? Like I want to be like your mom's daughter, not just her daughter-in-law. Yes. You know, and so it's like having that type of mindset to me is important too, because I'm big with family. Yeah. You know, and having my significant other get along with my family, especially my mom, is super important to me. And I've also talked to girls, which obviously never went too far because of this mindset, was if you and I are going to be together, you can't be so close to your mom. You know what I mean? And it's like, that type of mindset I don't like, because I've seen it happen in my family where that type of mindset has basically separated the son from not just the mom, but the dad and siblings as well. So it's like she took this one guy away from his entire family with that type of mindset where it's me.
Yeah, that's not fair.
What if mothers don't approve of their son's significant other, but their son, like her son, is happy? Like, what if your in-laws hate you?
If it depends again on the situation.
It's jealousy. That's what it is.
But do you think it's jealousy, or do you think it's specifically on the person? Because I know a couple who, I'm going to bleep this, and the mom doesn't really get along with this girl a lot because of her mindset. And like I just said about taking the son away from the family, there is that pressure and there is that that stance where the son has, because he feels like he's in between his own family and his wife, right? But also what it is like at that point, it's like if you're the daughter-in-law, you gotta treat your significant other or your husband's parents with respect as well.
Of course.
Like you can't say that's my mother-in-law, that's my father-in-law, but then treat them like they're beneath you. Like who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the type of shit I don't like. So when it's like if the parents don't like the daughter-in-law, I can see to what extent the son would be like, but this is my wife now. There's got to be compromise on both sides. But if the son is also unhappy, or he feels like he's stuck in between, he's got to use his own mind a little bit.
Yeah, you have to make,
Preach.
Facts.
Why'd you go through that?
What if they have like no reason? Like what if like the mom just like,
what if
right off the bat just doesn't,
like for no reason?
Yeah, no, then it's jealousy.
Or judging off of like what they're wearing or their job, like didn't actually get to know the woman. Yeah. Like I always feel like mothers feel like there's no girl good enough for their son, which is shitty because 90% of the time their son is a fucking fuckboy asshole with no manners.
Preach.
And doesn't know how to do his laundry because all you do is do his laundry and he can't do anything. He's helpless.
But that comes from the mom being that way. That comes from the mom saying, this is my son, he's a prince, he's whatever, putting him on this pedestal, right?
And then the guy expects you to be like his mom and do everything for him.
Exactly.
And it's not the case. So it's not going to happen.
And when the girl can't do that stuff for him, because obviously no girl should ever do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
For like, just expect it, whatever. He gets pissed, and that's why the mom is like, I don't approve of this girl because she's not doing what I have done for you in your 30 years of life.
Yeah, you deserve a girl to do your laundry and cook and clean and wipe your ass.
Yeah.
But some in-laws are like very old-fashioned as well, so they don't understand a lot of stuff in like this day and age. So they can judge you.
Where women work and...
Yeah. And like they just judge you based off of you.
100%. Yeah. That's actually a good segue into our next topic, because I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this. And it really fucking bothered me when I saw this, because it was taken way out of context. Mm-hmm. And every single person that was replying to this tweet was going based off of something the tweet wasn't even implying.
Okay.
So Aaron O'Toole, he is the leader of Canada's Conservative Party. Okay. Political party, obviously. He posted a photo on Twitter yesterday saying, starting the long weekend off right, Rebecca, who's his wife, had a cold one waiting for me after my run, wishing everyone a safe and relaxing long weekend, and he has a picture of him holding a beer can. Mm-hmm. What do you guys see wrong with that?
Nothing.
But
I bet you they're going to be like, why does your wife have it ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I screenshotted some of my favorite comments, okay?
So that is so dumb.
People blew the fuck up.
What about when your husband comes home from work and you cooked a dinner? Is that a problem?
Exactly. So I'm like, you can't even be nice to your significant other anymore? Is it a crime or is it sexist to be nice to your significant other?
That post seemed really nice.
Yeah.
Most men wouldn't even post about their wife doing that. At all.
Yeah.
They would just take it and walk away. But he actually, okay, anyways.
I'll screenshot some of my favorite comments.
Okay.
Keeping women suppressed and controlled starts at home. Be careful.
Oh my God. Because he got her she got him a beer.
One person said the reason it kind of blew up because somebody else screenshotted it, and I forget who it was, some political guy, I think. And he says, quote unquote, waiting for and had ready, like basically implying that your wife is always like obedient, has shit ready. It's like,
no, it's not even that serious,
right? Oh, there's more. There's more comments.
Maybe all the people commenting that are fucking single bitches because they don't know how to take care of their man.
Maybe they're all women are commenting. And one was, what is this? Promote alcohol after running? Wifey, get me a beer? Posing for a little snapshot? Weren't you just watching hockey? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Fire your communications team. Another one. What's the matter? Couldn't get a cold one out of the fridge yourself?
Oh my God. It's not that serious. It's not like he was like, she was right. Good girl. She's obedient.
Exactly. He just said, had a cold one waiting for me.
That's sweet. That's nice. That's a favor. But then girls are always like, I want to wake up to a coffee for my man.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's not a problem with that.
That one of the comments was that. It was so funny. I gotta find it. It was like, where is it? All right, here it is. Like, Rebecca had a cold one waiting for me. You guys still in the 50s? Love to try it. Self-promoting in military time. I guess just working in the military or something. All right, here. Woman, I worked hard today. Please have a nice beer waiting for me when I get home. It's an official photo op and don't let me down. It's like, that's not what happened.
At all.
Why do people take everything so seriously? Always.
Yeah. And then this lady is the one that said it. She's like, I'm so grateful that my husband can get his own beer. Like, what? They made me so goddamn mad.
All these people are acting like they don't cook for their husbands. Like, you don't have dinner ready for them, or they never have dinner ready for you. Like, it's just called being nice.
Yeah.
Doing significant other.
Being a partner.
Exactly.
You do things for each other.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean that you're fucking okay, whatever.
They almost took it as like that.
I'm sorry. Do they? Never mind.
No, say it.
Do they sexually please you? Because that's selfish as fuck. That's
100%,
rude.
exactly.
That's fucked up.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It was just, I saw that and I'm like, I need to fucking talk about this because it's just, I know, again, I said this last episode too, there's always something that's like being canceled or whatever, and he's not being canceled, but he's still being ridiculed for this act of something that's like very normal. It's not that he, like you said earlier, he's not saying my obedient wife had it ready, like she's a good girl. It's like, had a cold one ready for me when I got back. Simple.
Normal.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. That the whole concept to me was just fucking weird. And I don't know if anybody's going to agree with what these commenters are saying, but like, I would love to hear people's justifications as to why that in itself is so bad. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's social media for you, right? They take it here and they bring it all the way up for no reason at all.
I don't fucking know, dude. Before we wrap up here, do you guys know what Scientology is?
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is though.
Scientology?
Yeah.
No.
It's like this religion / cult that was created, and people get like superstitious about it and be like, you can't even mention it, you can't talk about it because they'll find you and they'll do this. It's like, yo, relax. You know what I mean?
I've never heard of this.
But it's Tom Cruise is famous for it, being like a Scientologist and stuff. But
I'm intrigued.
So when I was in LA, my friend was telling me about it because he watched a bunch of documentaries and he watched a bunch of movies and like different things about Scientology. And he was telling me, he's like, dude, they have these things called e-meter readings where they basically, it's like a massive stress test and they tell you like how stressed you are or whatever. And it's basically to sell you these books, right? So one day my friends and I, he goes, yo, if you ever do an e-meter reading, don't give them your real information. Just make some shit up and just don't worry about what, telling the truth, whatever, because the end of the day, they want to just tell you the book, right? I'm like, okay. As we're walking
what do they believe in? Like, I don't get it.
So there's this guy, his Jay Hubbard, his name is John Hubbard, some shit like that, right? And what the belief is that I think he's like, I mean, I don't know too much in depth about it because my friend kind of scared the fuck out of me. Like, so I didn't want to read too much into it, but he's like,
learns too much and goes missing. Sorry.
There's a Netflix thing on it, but like, what are they believing in?
But that's something I don't get that. I don't know the exact thing that they're believing. I think they just believe that this guy Hubbard is like he's the creator, like he created everything. He's, you know what I'm saying? Like he's their god or whatever, but
it's delusional.
We're walking to the grocery store and he goes, yo, look, they have their e-meter readings up, right? They had 3 stations. So my friend goes, you want to do it? I'm like, fuck, let's do it. But he's like, remember, don't give the real information. I'm like, all right, cool. The guy who I got mine read from was like this older man, right? And he goes, sit down. Okay, like he was very stern. I'm going to fix my hat, so I'm going to change my camera. Okay. So he was very like stern and he goes, sit down. Okay. He looks me dead in the eye. This old man is fucking creepy as shit. He gives me like these 2 like soda can looking things. Those like little metal detectors things or whatever to sense like my heart rate. Right. And I'm sitting here. He's sitting right in front of me. The box is right behind him. So I can see what the meter is doing. Right. He can't see unless he turns around. So first things he asked me a couple questions. Where are you from? Canada. Where from Canada? I'm like, Toronto. He goes, what are you doing in LA? I'm like, oh, I just came on vacation with some friends. Okay. And then he's like, again, not smiling, not nothing, just very stern.
I'm scared.
Me too. So was I. And he goes, okay, what's your name? And I started freaking out, right? And like, I can see the meter at the back fucking doing this shit because it's like.
It almost is like a lie detector test.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's like almost like a lie detector. And it's like doing this shit. And I'm just like, I'm like, sorry, I didn't hear you. He goes, what's your name? I'm like, Johnny Santorini. And he goes, oh, where are you from, Johnny? I'm like, Toronto, I told you. He goes, what's your background? I'm like, Italian.
Okay, I'm scared.
Okay.
He goes, oh, okay. Do you speak Italian? And I'm like, barely. Like, I grew up in the neighborhood where it was all English. I don't really speak too much Italian. I know a few words here and there. He's like, okay, say something.
Your lying skills are so bad.
I was fucking freaking out, dude.
Johnny the Italian.
Johnny
Do you have a mirror?
I mean, I've gotten Italian before. People said I've looked Italian, but like, I'm like, I know a few words. So I'm like, buongiorno, si, like, ciao, like just like very basic. What? What did you say?
I said Dora, but that's. Anyways, go.
I said this very generic, basic Italian words, right?
Yeah.
He goes, oh, okay, good. And he's not looking at the meter yet, right? But I feel like he can still tell that I'm freaking the fuck out. Mm-hmm. And he goes, all right, Johnny, tell me something. Do you know what this test is? And I'm like, no, we were walking by. It seemed interesting, so I just wanted to see. He's like, this is to tell you what's bothering you in life and what's stressing you out. I'm like, oh, okay. He goes, what stresses do you have in life? I'm like, well, just work at the time, school, just family stuff. And now I'm telling the truth, so I can see the fucking meter chilling. So I'm like, work, school, family stuff, all this. And he goes, oh, okay. He turns around, he looks at the meter, and he goes, do you have a stress that really like puts you over the edge? And he's asks this question while looking at the meter. And I'm like, yeah, it just comes to a time in work when I'm like working, but I don't really know what I want to do and where I want to go. And he goes, okay. He turns around and like, you guys seen Harry Potter?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the this is gonna sound bad, but
I'm not gonna remember, but yeah.
The Hunchback character, and I think it's Prisoner of Azkaban. Oh. Anyways, he turns around and comes like this close to my face and goes, you shouldn't be stressing. I can help you with your stress.
That's terrifying.
Dude, I thought he was playing like a role. I thought he was playing like a character. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like,
with a straight face.
With a straight face. I swear to God, with a straight face.
You should have went like this.
Help me with my stress.
Give him a little, be like, oh. Since he's that close to you, fuck.
I'm scared.
Oh my God. He goes, I can help you with your stress. And I'm like, how? And he sits back down and he goes, have you heard of J. Hubbard? And I'm like, no. And he puts this book in my hand, right? And he didn't say a word. He just puts the book in my hand and just looks at me. And I'm like, what is this? He goes, it's a book that'll tell you how you can live life stress-free. And I'm like, okay, is it for me? He goes, yeah. And he's not saying like we're done with the test, nothing. He's just awkwardly sitting there with the book in my lap and I'm still holding these fucking cans.
Did you have to pay for it?
Well, that was the thing. And I'm like, is it free? He goes, it's for you. I'm like, okay. So as soon as I get up to leave, I give him the cans, the fucking pieces back, and I grab the book and I go and he grabs my wrist. He goes, $25. I'm like, sorry?
That is so scary. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm like, excuse me? He goes, $25 for the book. I'm like, oh, you said it was for me. He's like, for $25.
What?
Then take your book back.
I gave him the book. I'm like, sorry, I don't have any cash. He goes, we take credit. I'm like, I don't bring my wallet. He goes, okay. He took the book back. We were on our way to the grocery store and we had stopped and gotten food. And now when we walk back, we were out for like maybe 2 hours. Mm-hmm. We walk back and these motherfuckers are still there, okay? Uh-huh. So now I'm walking back with grocery bags and fucking food in my hand, right?
Yeah.
And we walk right by them, right? Creepy fucking guy. Looks at me like this the whole time, just kind of eyeballs me the whole way. And as I walk by in front of him, he goes, so he just like, he looked me deadpan in the eye and he goes, have a good day. And my friend, I told him the whole story. I'm like, he's like, what did you say to him? What did you do? I'm like, I told him everything. He goes, bro, just be careful because if he has your information, they can find you. I'm like, I didn't give him anything real, like any real information.
No. Mm-hmm.
And so he goes, they might find you. And he was like freaking me out because, like I said, he looked at all these books and stories and shit. So I was like, I don't know, man. The whole thing was fucking scary as shit.
Because you didn't take the book?
I didn't take the book. I gave it back.
They'd come get you because you didn't take the book.
I don't fucking
I was really intrigued. I kind of wanted to read on it, and now I'm not because no.
But apparently they can find you over the dumbest shit. It's scary.
No. They can't find me.
I went to LA and I was staying at my friend Dominic's house, Dominic DeAngelis. And he's a YouTuber, and I was staying there, and he was right next to a Scientology place. And before I went, I told my mom the address of where I was staying, and she's like, I looked on it on Google Maps, and like there's Scientology right there. And we're Christians, so like she was like, do not fuck with that. She's like, Karlee, if I find out that you were near there, in there, talking to someone from there, I will lose it. And I was like, okay. And I saw it, and it's like just like this huge white building, and it says literally something of Scientology or whatever. There's a lot of them in LA.
It's nuts. It's insane.
Yeah.
Because we were going by like downtown LA. There was like this museum, whatever, right? And same friend who I was with told me, he goes, yo, look, this is another Scientology building. And I'm like, shit, should we go check it out? So I walk in, and there's 2 security guards at the front door, right? I walk in, and I'm like, yo, I look at him, I'm like, oh, my bad, whatever. I'm like, he's like, no worries. And as soon as I talk to my friend, he goes, did you go in? I'm like, yeah, there's 2 security guards there. It was like a small, tiny room, like way small, like quarter of this room, like very small. And he's like, well, why don't you go back in? Let's go check it out. Because it says museum. So we went to go check it out, and the door was locked. They had locked the door behind us. And so after I like pulled on it a couple times, the bigger of the 2 security guards came out, and he opened the door, but he just put his head out the door. He goes, can I help you? We're like, oh, we're just wondering what this was. It says museum. It's like 20th anniversary. He goes, yeah, it's a book publishing company. And we're like, oh, is that all it is? And he goes, yeah, why? What else do you think it is? And I'm like, oh, no, we're just wondering because we saw Hubbard like there. So we're just, he's like, yeah, we print his books. Is there a problem with that?
What?
And we're like,
fuck?
no. Like,
I'm out.
Yeah, he's like, okay, then have a good day. Dude, it was scary, dude. I think they're fucking like.
There's a Netflix one. I almost watched it last night. You should go see. You should watch it.
Yeah.
I'm going.
It was this girl that was part of it, and she talks all about it.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. I'm reading on it. I don't even care anymore. You have me so intrigued.
Have you ever heard of Scientology?
No, I need to know. I want to know.
I didn't really hear about it much until I went to LA.
Yeah, it's everywhere there.
Just know that I would not run away. So if I go missing, I didn't run away. I'm reading about it though. I'm opening it tonight. Like I'm going to read about it. It sounds so fun.
I mean, I want to learn more about it. I want to look into it. I'm just scared. Oh, I don't believe anyone's gonna fucking show up to my door. Who the fuck's gonna show up? What are you gonna do? Fucking wait, right? Apparently there's a lot of blackmailing that they do. They blackmail you. They hold people hostage and all this shit like that. There's a lot of stories.
I'm not reading about it.
No, you're fine.
There's a lot of stories. But it's all like conspiracy almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
until it happens to you.
Right?
It's not really popular in Canada, I don't think at all.
No.
And like, how are they gonna cross border COVID?
Exactly. They don't run the world.
They can pretend they're doctors. They're here to help us. And they take you away.
That's basically what they do. Is they brainwash you.
I wonder if like they try to get you to take that book because when you start reading it, you're cursed. I'm telling you, it's something with the book.
I don't know.
I gotta be a detective. It's gonna happen.
Do it. All right. Want to wrap this up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So that was it for today's podcast. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're new to Patreon, welcome. Nice to be here. Love that. Love that. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next Monday. Bye.